In the month of July 23rd, 2010, I recorded this dream inside my dream book. Today I dreamt I was once again in my old home of Asher Street. I was in my brother's bedroom again, and I was looking out the window. I believe it was a late evening. Then a gigantic commercial airplane flown very low, even like very low, more lower than the other big plane I've seen fly over my house in my previous dreams that I just mentioned. In this particular dream, I was able to see the plane's landing gear and some of its tires. Also, I spotted the plane door was open, wide. The airplane kept flying lower to the ground beneath. As if it was trying to make an emergency landing. The aircraft was trying to fly towards John F. K. Airport. Then I spotted another airplane fly over my home. This plane was a cargo plane. It was white, like in a commercial plane, and then it also flown, looked like, towards John F. K. Airport. Okay, as this plane continued to descend its heights towards the ground, and the second plane also flew out of my sight like the first plane. Both planes was flying very low, and it was like as they flying further away from my view, they were descending almost like to the ground. The next thing that happened in this dream was now I was looking at a brick wall, and then I seen firemen, leaders of firemen stations, such as captains and stuff, in a dark blue uniform. These firemen officers were all in an elongated van of a sort, which was in motion. The men, these white captains or high officers in the fire department, expressed a very unhappy look upon their face as this elongated, I guess, fire truck or whatever it was continued to also disappear out of my sight. In this dream, I had like some type of picked up as if the planes might have crashed, and the firemen were dispatched to go to this airplane crash area, and it appeared also that these captains, or these firemen captains, anticipated that they will see the worst, and I also kind of believe that other planes have fallen out of the sky, and more or less the fire department in this dream looked like they had a handful with rescuing people that may have still survived the airplane crash. And I have two drawings of this particular dream. Okay, this is the first plane that flown over the house, and it flown very low, and I was able to see the plane's wheels, and its cargo door was slightly open, and the plane continued to descend as it was flying towards John F. K. Airport, I believe. And here's the second plane that flown over the roof of Asher Street. This plane was a little bit lower, and it too also flown towards John F. K. Airport as it continued to descend towards the ground. The next number in this segment is the number 6. This piece is called section 10, 6 Airplane Dream, or S10. I'm sorry. The next number in this segment is the number 6. This segment is called section 10, 1 Arab Dream, or S10 1A B D. In the month of August 31st, 2010, I recorded this dream inside my dream book. I seen an Arab man giving out things to people. I approached him. Then I also seen him giving out supplies to people around me. I believe he said something to me, which were it appeared to me that he told me that I spoken eloquently. Then I asked for what he was giving out to people in front of me. He didn't really say anything, but he just gave me 2 pouches, and I looked in the pouches, and the pouches, one of the pouch contained boxes of Lucky cigarettes, and in the other pouch contained a box of White Puff cereal. I walked away from the man, asking myself why I was given a bag that contained a great deal of Lucky cigarettes. This incident happened after my immediate family members began to cry for some reason in this dream, and I was talking to my mother about the Arab person giving me 2 bags of items. And one bag, like I said, contained Lucky cigarettes, and the other bag contained a box of White Puff cereal. And really, I don't know why my family member was crying in this dream. They were more or less like in the background. And after I told my mother what was in the pouches, I woke up from this dream. The next number in this segment is the number 7. This segment is called Section 10, 6 Airplane Dream, or S10 6AID. In the month of November 5th, 2010, I recorded this dream inside my dream book. Today I dreamt that I heard Rush Limbaugh on the radio. I don't remember exactly what he was saying. Next, I seen Rush Limbaugh on TV or on the internet. Rush Limbaugh was extremely skinny. He was wearing a long sleeve shirt and a pair of jeans. Next, I recall I was walking down a street, and I think it was in the evening. I walked until I noticed that my long blue sleeve shirt was torn at the back. It felt as if I was going to a security guard job. I told myself I better call him at the office, so if I do appear late at the security guard job, they can hurry up and find a replacement for me if I come in late or don't show up. And then I looked at my watch, and I believe my watch said 1:05 p.m. Next, I was on a block that I don't really recognize. And then I gone into a building that kind of like a high school. And then I stepped out of this building, and then I seen a bench, and I sat down in the bench. I think it's like it was evening time in this particular time period in this dream. And then I realized I was in some type of park or somebody's backyard. It was, I realized in this dream, it was nighttime. I was sitting on a chair or a bench, and my back was against a wall. Then I looked up, and I seen a smooth looking airplane fly very low overhead. And this is what the little airplane, the long airplane looked like. Looked like this, if you can see it. It was very smooth looking. And like I said, this plane flown overhead. And I said to myself, this plane is flying too low. After I seen the plane fly overhead, I then spotted a small blue light flying in the night sky. And then I seen a meteor flash across the sky. Then I said out loud, look at the UFO and meteor. The next number in this segment is the number 8. This segment is called Section 10, 7 Airplane Dream, or S107AID. In the month of December 5th, 2010, I recorded this dream inside my dream book. Today I dreamt that I had a brief dream. I dreamt that I sat in a cockpit of an airplane, and I observed a white airplane pilot. I believe this airplane pilot was a white American. He was a man. I seen this man try to figure out why he has no control over his plane. The pilot had already landed his plane at an airport, and this particular plane kept on running down a runway. The pilot was trying to